We are going to be watching the Western Conference standings real closely as the NBA regular season is winding down. The Lakers are now a half game behind the Denver Nuggets. A half game. The Nuggets are sitting at 47-29. The Lakers are sitting at 46-29. The Lakers, if they take care of business tomorrow against the Golden State Warriors, there is a chance that they can move up to that third seed, and they would be paired up with the Memphis Grizzlies, and that will be the identical matchup, if you were the Lakers, who you would want to face in the first round. Deondre Hawkins here with another edition of Lakers Talk Daily presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Can't wait to go to Pechanga Resort Casino next weekend when I'm on my way to SD. I'm going to go ahead and hop on those blackjack tables. You guys wish me luck, but please go check out Pechanga if you guys have not one of the best casinos I have ever been to in SoCal. I guarantee you will have a great time. But let's get back to business. The Denver Nuggets lost last night to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a wild finish. As the Lakers get closer to the end of the regular season, and knowing how tight the Western Conference is, I know I've been talking about this these past couple of episodes, but it's true. We have to pay close attention to these standings because one game can make a big difference, whether it's another team losing or another team winning, or the Lakers losing and the Lakers winning. But the fact that the Nuggets lost that game, and the Lakers are only a half game behind them, the Lakers can still pursue that top 2-3 seed and gain that home court advantage throughout the rest of the playoffs. And honestly, the question has been asked, who would you want? Obviously, the question asked towards me, who would you want the Lakers to face in the first round of the NBA playoffs? And I said straight up, the Memphis Grizzlies. The Lakers have the Memphis Grizzlies number. The Memphis Grizzlies have been struggling. John Morant has not had the same numbers as he had compared to a year or two ago. His numbers have dropped significantly. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been their best player throughout the whole season. But the Memphis Grizzlies team can't seem to find that unit. They can't seem to click right now. We've been seeing a lot of off-court stuff going on, and we also seen the Grizzlies fire their head coach towards the end of the season when the regular season is about to end, which that came out of nowhere. So right now, the Grizzlies are kind of in that in-between team right now. Really good, but they have been struggling with these past games, especially against Western Conference opponents. And knowing what the Lakers have done, knowing the success they have against the Grizzlies, not only this year, but the year before that and the year before that. I mean, the Lakers have the Grizzlies number. I think they can beat the Grizzlies and move on to the next round if they match up with them. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. This is a very tough, gritty Memphis Grizzlies team. But that is the ideal matchup if you're the Lakers, who you want in the first round. Because right now, if the playoffs were to start today, they would be faced against the Golden State Warriors. And I don't think, if you're the Lakers, that's who you want to match up with right now in the first round. The Golden State Warriors have been playing really well, especially with the acquisition of Jimmy Butler. This team has been riding really well. Jimmy Butler, he has been that great complementary piece for Steph Curry and Draymond Green. The defense has significantly took a step up with this team, and we've seen Steph Curry literally coming off another career night. And this team is rolling right now. And I think the Lakers just need to get into that mix and find out, okay, if we can get here, we can match up with this team. And it is matchup dependent. We all talk about it. It is matchup dependent. And we understand the Lakers own a lot of tiebreakers over a lot of these teams, like the Nuggets right now with the Warriors, the Grizzlies. They own all those tiebreakers. But if you're the Lakers, you want to try to match up with the Memphis Grizzlies. But I saw something really interesting that I want to talk about on the other side. And could Austin Reaves be a potential candidate for most improved player? Should Austin Reaves be a candidate for most improved player? There's also a chance that he can be on the All-NBA third team. All-NBA third team for this year. And we'll talk about that right after that. My partners at Pechanga will give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
So, as I teased that Austin Reaves could be a potential candidate for a most improved player, I do believe Austin Reaves should be a high candidate to win the Most Improved Player award. Because look at what he has been doing this season, especially with LeBron James and Luka Doncic in and out of the rotation a lot. The Lakers had to ride the wave with Austin Reaves when those guys had been in and out of rotation. We see what Austin Reaves did against Indiana Pacers when he was the only one out of the big three playing in that game, putting up 50 points. His ability to now taking on a bigger role as far as being a facilitator. His assist numbers have gone up. His rebounding has gotten better. His defensive assignment, it still has some work to do, but it has gotten better over the course of last year and the year before that. There's been a lot more trust in Austin Reaves as far as him being able to create his own shot and be able to make and take big shots. His ability to get to the free throw line. Austin Reaves' numbers they haven't dropped. They have gone up. And he's been taking on a bigger role, especially when J.J. Redick got in there. And the fact that he's a big piece and key for this Lakers team to have success throughout the rest of the season, why wouldn't he be a potential candidate for Most Improved Player? And I love what J.J. Redick said. He had an interview with David McMenamin, shout out to you, right after the Lakers practice day, who they have not had a practice in a very, very long time. And J.J. Redick said, on today's practice, we work on late game situations, especially inbounding the basketball. So I'm glad that J.J. Redick is already getting attention to detail on those things, especially what hurt them in that road trip. But J.J. Redick came out and said, as far as in regards to the NBA awards, he said that he is more informed to make picks as a coach than he was as a media member. He said, with that said, he didn't want to discuss Austin Reaves at all because he says the awards have been misinterpreted. So, with that being said, he believes that Austin Reaves, there's a chance that he can be a snug and not even be a potential candidate for a Most Improved Player award. And when you look at that and seeing the guys who have had a Most Improved season, obviously you got a guy like Norman Powell. Norman Powell has been tremendous this year. And he's the first one that comes to the top of my name because of the numbers he has been putting up as far as in the scoring column. But look at the only thing that Norman Powell has been doing. Scoring. He is a certified scorer, which is good. But Austin Reaves does the other things. Being a great facilitator. Being a good rebounder. And that's what the Lakers have had success on. That's the reason why the Lakers are a top 5 team in the Western Conference. Not because of just LeBron and Luka. Don't get me wrong. Big stars of the team. But Austin Reaves is that mix. If LeBron James is going out and saying, we are riding away with our big three. We are only as good as how our big three will lead the rest of this way. And he included Austin Reaves as part of that big three of him and Luka Doncic. That says something. That says something. And we got to pay attention to Austin Reaves' potential, his ability to probably, not his ability, he could possibly be in the All-NBA third team because Jalen Brunson, we know the Knicks guard, he's been out, and we know a lot of other guys have been out towards the end of the season, and you got to play a certain amount of games to get in to be able to qualify for an NBA award. And Austin Reaves, I'm pretty sure he's been over that hump as far as passing how many games you have to play. So there's a possibility Austin Reaves can get in that Most Improved category and also be an All-NBA third team member. So I think Austin Reaves is a strong candidate for it. If you guys don't think so, let me know. But if you guys do, please let me know in the comment section. Also, I would love to see you guys' responses into who do you guys feel the Lakers should want to face in the NBA Western Conference first round. Let me know in the comment section. But as always, appreciate you guys tuning in. We out.